So the spiritual womanizer, this is an interesting topic, and why would you even consider taking time out of your day to study this idea? Because every single man lives amidst the fear of replacement. And the key to understanding this fear is considering the time frame in which a man has felt this fear. Now at first he can consider his relationships and realize that he's felt the fear of being replaced since the moment he met his woman. Yet if he goes further, he'll realize that that fear extends back into his childhood, the insecurities, the insufficiencies that he's felt his whole life. It's like there's somebody stronger, somebody faster, someone smarter moving in on his life, preparing to replace him. And the only individual who's been around for that long is the man himself. His soul is the womanizing force that's moving in on his girlfriend, his fiancée, or his wife. Now, a fallen being is a dark soul. The fallen being cannot unite with God to get spiritual fulfillment, so that creates a void inside the human soul that can't be filled. So what does the human soul do? It goes into the material world and tries to feast off of other material objects. For a man's fallen soul, the chief hope for gaining spiritual fulfillment is the woman's body, and he feeds or attempts to feed off of her body. He is a womanizing force. His soul is trying to win over control of the woman's body, much to the frustration of the man's body. Now, the man's body is designed to protect the woman's body. So he knows that when there's a womanizing force around, there's evidence. You can track it through email, texts, there's phone calls. There's always a way to track womanizing forces that are moving in against a woman's body. Unfortunately, his soul is not a material creation. His soul doesn't use thoughts, emotions, or actions. His soul doesn't use a cell phone. So there is no evidence, but he knows there's a womanizing force around. His body can sense it. Someone's moving in on his woman, but he can't find the evidence trail. So this creates a difficult scenario for a man's body. He can't protect his woman from his fallen soul who's trying to misuse the material creation of his wife's body. So what is the solution? The solution is the womanizing God. God is the ultimate womanizer. He loves not human bodies, he loves human souls. If he loved the human body, he wouldn't let them die, right? But all these bodies die. What he's really interested in is the human soul, and he's always reaching and wooing our souls away from any other husband, away from any other union, to bring us to himself, because he does not like to share his souls with any other being. So as the man lives under the immense love and light of God's womanizing presence, he learns what true womanizing is. It's not about taking from the woman, it's about giving to her. God is fullness, he's everything, and he gives to the soul, to the man's soul. He gives, he woos the man's soul and gives to the man's soul. Then the man's soul can realize, this is true womanizing, to give. Then the man's soul will teach and train his body how to womanize his wife, fiance, or girlfriend in the same way, to give to her and not take. So what can we conclude about the spiritual womanizer? Well, womanizing is good, but only when taught by the one who is good.